very much. Thank you very much. I think the Senate, majority of the Senate, the votes, majority carried the votes in Senate, and as it is now, I can tell you, the Northerners, they are trying to use their populations and to overwhelm what is going on in the Senate. What we need, personally, I concur to regionalism, and what you cannot finish, don't start it. We've been talking of state police. State police is under regionalism, and since they can work, they can deliberate on the state police, in which I believe the southern governors have agreed on state police. The North too should follow suit, so that a stranger will not be governing or will not be policing our region, so that if states will be able to monitor the criminals that are perpetrating crisis in their regions, and I think state police is the best way to go. And after the state police, decentralization of Nigeria. The headache is too much for this country, and we've never seen a cure for that headache.
What I'm seeing there is that one man is missing for the lineup. I see this morning, I see the way and one man is missing in the lineup. It's supposed to be 4 man. According to Wasobia, Wasobia carry 4 people. We only see 3. Yoruba, Igbo and Hausa. The BBO is missing. If Nigeria don't fix the BBO in that lineup, nothing forever. This Nigeria flag the whole. If Nigeria don't put the BBO for that lineup, where they line up, nothing. Now, you're sick for independent. Does that mean? Second to sick. Nigeria is supposed to be BBO, Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa, and Yoruba, 4 people. But they bring 3. They think they could be safe. They can never save. Then Nigeria goes, they even know 100 years, nothing happened. The gods are angry. Does that mean? Go and fix that man and have peace. It's injustice to the gods. It's injustice to the gods. There are 4 nations. South, Igbo, North, and West. Symbolizing of South no exist. They don't hide them. That one no they. Who symbolize South? It's supposed to be people that symbolize South. But they don't exist. And you come bring 3 people. Now 3 people there for what's up here. Now 4 people there. Kill them what? Kill them 4 nations and have peace.
Lucky, you have him here from South. You have him.
Already, I'm from South. He's from South. The BBO is calling. I don't think BBO is in map.
Yeah.
So
you see that?
Now the question is regional system of government in Nigeria.
It don't exist.
But under Tinubu, I don't think I'm going to trust that, because one,
it can be.
Issue of state police under his watch have been kept somewhere, and during Buhari tenure, and Tinubu was somewhere said, if I become a president, first of all, I will structure this country. I will make sure state police. But today, the man is there in Asorok. State police has been kept somewhere. Secondly, for him bringing Senate bill to National Assembly, what I'm saying is the Abokis. I call them Aboki. Why I call them Aboki? Because they like pressure. They like leadership. And leadership, they have been ruling for years. Nigeria is 64 now. It's like question, if a man be 64, what have you achieved? So it's to tell you, they have the majority. When it comes for election, they have the majority. They will allow that bill to except the president uses power. But for what I saw today, I was expecting president to mention something like that, nothing like that, to tell you that under his watch, I don't think we can get something like that. How much more to restructure the country?
Yes, said regionalism is a call for Aburi, Biafra. You know, do you buy that in
yeah, I don't buy it. But first of all, pardon me, to give my condolence to Governor Humo that lost his wife. When you're talking of governors, yeah, when you're talking of governors that is really performing, you should give it to Heno. And he's a God-fearing man. It's just may the wife soul rest in perfect peace. And to start with, I can say the Ibibio my brother is talking of, they play a major role likewise. And as it is now, I can say they are the wealth of the nation now, because Akwa Ibom has the largest oil settlement as we're talking now. Oil well. And you could see investors are going there, tripping in there. So there should be a space for Akwa Ibom. Maybe that is what the president saw and appointed a Senate president and lobby for a Senate president to come, which is Akpabio, to become a Senate president. And these are the things we have been saying.
Yes. Today you almost spent 2 years now. You are telling the judge to be patient. Now look at the speech he made today. Just take your camera around. Go around and see how many Nigerians wearing white and green. It's only this Ibibio man that's holding one flag. Only Ibibio man. If I take your camera, go around, you see that Nigerians are money under 64 years. Now, I want to tell you something. When a leader cannot perform, the nation cannot perform. When you have a dull leader, the nation will go. When you have, listen, see, my brother, let them be decorate. My brother, let them be, my brother. See, when the leader are doing well, the nation will be doing well. So, thank you very much.
You say Nigeria has 64. Nigeria has 64. Some of my brothers said something now. They just said something. You know, I'm tired of this. Every time people will say Nigeria has spoiled before the arrival of so person. During the time of Yaradua, you hear Nigeria has spoiled before the arrival of Yaradua. Time of Jonathan, Nigeria has spoiled before Jonathan. Time of Buhari, Nigeria has spoiled before Buhari. Today, people are still saying Nigeria has spoiled before Buhari. Before Tinubu. And who will finally arrange Nigeria? Who will finally make it right? Or what we will always hear is it has spoiled before the arrival of social person. I think in every country, before you become president, you have measured all the problems of that country and you see that you are fit to solve them and to rule the country. When you have come in, you have no excuse anymore. See what happened during the time of Buhari. Before Buhari come to power, he had a solution to all the problem of Nigeria. But when he arrived on power, he had the excuse for everything. He started by complaining. I didn't meet anything. There is no money. There is no this. Complaining until he borrow money and borrow money. See yet, nothing work. He punished Nigerians during the time of COVID. Yes. He locked the whole Nigerians inside. He called it lockdown without any provision. Nigerians were suffering in hunger, locked up, cage. You can't come out, you can't eat. Many died. When he wanted to say bye-bye to Nigeria, he organized what he called cashless policy. People died and died. And today, people are still telling us Nigeria has spoiled before the arrival, and they say they are celebrating 64 years of Nigeria. So we should say our person. What do you call celebration? I think you will eat before celebrating. Celebration consists of, when you want to celebrate, you invite the people, you cook for yourself, and for other people you eat, and let other people eat. Nigerians are unable even to buy a dedica of rice. And then tell me what a hungry man will celebrate. Let us, at least let us reason. And when we reason, tell me what we are celebrating. Are we celebrating the high price of fuel? Are we celebrating the high price of food items? Are we celebrating the increasement of house rent everywhere? Many people are outside because they don't have money even to rent. What are we celebrating? Are we celebrating insecurity in every angle of Nigeria? Let us know what we are celebrating. I think, let me finish. I think those who should celebrate are those in Asarok, our governors, our senators, because there are people eating. They are the people that are eating and throwing. Minority of people, they are the people to celebrate. Majority of Nigeria, try to set your camera all the streets in the road. Those people, do you see them as people that are celebrating? Which is celebration? They are walking slowly. They are walking slowly. They are unable even to walk. Okay, if you take your camera to China, you will see how people walk. You will know that those people are eating. Take it to America, see how people are moving in the city. But take your own in Nigeria, you will know that there are hungry people. This independent
to come, which is Akpabio, to come to become a Senate president. And these are the things we have been saying, agitations of neglect. You know, so we need to embrace everybody along. You know, and the issue there is everybody now needs to sit down and think, well, how can we make this Nigeria productive? How can we allow ourselves, we will not allow ourselves to be, misled by the politicians. As it is now, this country, Nigeria, belongs to every one of us, and everybody have to have an intake in that, you know, even my brother from, Lagos, he needs to have a stake too, because of this bad infrastructure they are witnessing that. So I think that we need to just work on that togetherness, because in divided we fall, in united we stand.
Thank you, Kule. Thank you, Kule, for what you said.
Yes. On a good note, just briefly, because where we are.
Yes. I accept what.
Yes, we accepted. The question is, Nigeria at 64 today. What is your take?
My take is that Nigeria is the best country ever in the history of the world. Does that mean what we fight in this country, we still stick together? Nigeria is a miracle nation and a blessing. Does that mean? And I love the country. You can see my flag. I love the country. You know what? Don't think that when your home spoil, you don't go find way to repair it. You want to scatter it because it's spoiled. Somebody can what? A wife can say that I want to divorce my wife. They go to court. They say what? They say come back together. So conflict may be. I want to divide. When we listen together and think together, we can see come back together. Because there's nothing else you can be. We don't become in-laws to in-laws, friend to friend, brother to brother. So there's no way we can go again. So Nigerian is what is stick together, and that is what I believe. And it shall ever stick together forever.
I think I've listened to Kule. I listened to my brother from South. See, Nigeria at 64, we are still crying.
We are the best.
We are still crying. I'll tell you why. Nigeria at 64. Can you ask Nigeria how many trains did they have? Can you ask Nigeria how many trains did they have? Nigeria is 64. Nigeria is 64. When the man is 64, I believe that man must have achieved a lot. When you are 64 years, Abi? Now, Nigeria is not moving forward. And the worst thing is, look at the president, the speech he made today. No hope. And he said, I want to give you hope. Where is the hope? You are telling Nigeria, the whole world, that under security, you have killed 300 leader Boko Haram. Have you told the world how many Nigeria Boko Haram have killed? Now, I was expecting the president to say, fuel will come down to 500 naira. President didn't mention that. Nigerians are suffering. Nigeria is not, they are hungry. Nigeria cannot go to farm. And what are you doing about it? You are telling Nigeria to be patient. And you even excusing himself that Nigeria is almost recipes. Buhari spent 8 years under your watch. You say Buhari is the best. Today you almost spent 2 years now. You are telling Nigeria to be patient. Now look at the speech he made today. Just take your camera around. Go around and see how many Nigeria wearing white and green. It's only this Ibibio man that's holding one flag. Only Ibibio man. If I take your camera, go around, you see say Nigerians are money under 64 years. Now, I want to tell you something. When a leader cannot perform, the nation cannot perform. When you have a dull leader, the nation will go. When you have, listen, see, my brother, let them be decorate. My brother, let them be, hey, my brother. See, when the leader are doing well, the nation will be doing well. So, thank you very much.
You say Nigeria has 64. Nigeria has 64. Some of my brothers said something now. They just said something. You know, I'm tired of this. Every time people will say Nigeria has spoiled before the arrival of so person. During the time of Yaradua, you hear Nigeria has spoiled before the arrival of Yaradua. Time of Jonathan, Nigeria has spoiled before Jonathan. Time of Buhari, Nigeria has spoiled before Buhari. Today, people are still saying Nigeria has spoiled before Buhari. Before Tinubu. And who will finally arrange Nigeria? Who will finally make it right? Or what we will always hear is it has spoiled before the arrival of social person. I think in every country, before you become president, and throw it, minority of people, they are the people to celebrate. Majority of Nigeria, try to set your camera on the streets in the road. Those people, do you see them as people that are celebrating? Which is celebration? They are walking slowly. They are unable even to walk. Okay, if you take your camera to China, you will see how people walk. You will know that those people are eating. Take it to America, see how people are moving in the city. But take your own in Nigeria. You will know that there are hungry people. This independent, excuse me, sir. I'm telling you, colonial masters' time are better than today. Colonial masters' time are better than today. You ask yourself, why are we now? Why independence? Because Nigerians were even better. Okay, let me say, I want to, can I?
You see, yeah, you are spoken very well, but what I want to say is that let's say the truth. Nigeria is not happy. The speech of the president today is like no hope. I was saying no hope. Even under his watch, election is champ 0. So 2027, toss your card and keep it.
There's hope. There's hope for Nigeria. There's hope.
Okay. To me, Nigeria will keep on be one until we find some final solution to anybody that wants to destroy this country. It will meet a Waterloo and it will be punished for it severely.
Yes, if Nigeria has to be one, because since independence of today, we are hearing Nigeria will be one, but are they one? Go to all the tribe of Nigeria, go to all the religion, you will know that they are not one. What makes us one is the one we call federal something. That's what, it's not what makes a unity. Before you will say that people are one, They will love themselves. They will sincerely unite. But till today, I'm telling you, if you are an Igbo man, you call out someone your brother, he will look around because he don't see himself as your brother. And if you are an Igbo man or Yoruba man, you call an Hausa man your brother, he will not. He will look around to see if there is person somewhere. So because you don't believe that you are brother, so nobody kick against unity. But let there be unity. But if you are unable to manage it and you are unable to unite Nigeria, let everybody go home now. In the name of unity, how many people are dying every day? In the name of unity, how many wars have we fought in this Nigeria because of unity? So let the unity be sincere unity if it is unity.